a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
We're getting loose. We're getting stuff ready.
So listen, y'all. This is our second episode. We just want to thank y'all. As you can see right now, we just in here working and we just putting some things together. Before we do anything, we just gonna introduce ourselves. I'll go first if I can. My name is A. Kinsler. I'm your producer, director, as well as one of the three of the four hosts that are here. To my right, introduce yourself, bro.
Slim Sully Art. Name is Suleiman Anque, aka Slim Sully Art. I'm an artist, creator, comic book creator as well.
Yeah.
Muralist, spoken word artist at times when I feel like I want to rhyme at times, make it slick, quick, liquid, flow like this. When I do, I can be a pro, take you to the next step. But you know, that's it. That's all we're gonna do. We're just having fun.
Yeah.
And we talking about how to control the cool and just the environment, make it what we do, you know?
Introduce yourself.
Yo, what's good? This is Joe Woods, aka Funky Dueler, FUNKYDOODLER. I am an illustrator, painter, graphic designer, graphic apparel cat. Everything that you can see on me, I do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, it's funny that we was just talking about haircuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, if you think about it, a haircut is literally an art too.
No, definitely.
You got some dudes that can't cut no hair, yo.
Woo. Yeah.
That can't cut no hair. They be jacking people up.
But they be making money too.
Yeah, they make money, but you tear somebody's hairline up.
But I'm telling you, I'm saying the sad thing about it is some people are deprived of good haircuts, so that's all they know. So they don't know their line is up there.
Exactly.
You know, unless they have somebody tell them, look, man, your line is messed up.
Yeah, listen.
You gotta get a ruler or something like that, T-squares.
But yo, you know, I definitely wanted to talk about just a few things. And again, y'all, this is just us all day. Behind us, you see, is one of Slim's paintings. So a part of the show is we're going to be having a discussion, and we're going to also relate it back to a painting that we have here by one of our artists that we have. And my man Czar is one of the fourth artists that we have that are on the show. He's also one of our hosts. He's a little under the weather, so we're praying speedy recovery for him.
We hold it down for you, brother.
You know, he'll get back to it. But of course, big on the headlines is this Kobe situation.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Such a shocker to our nation, to basketball, you know.
To parents, you know.
Yeah,
so now they got a hashtag called Girl Dad, you know, like.
Exactly.
You know,
and that's big too. That's big
it's
too. Especially if you have kids, man. If you have kids. I don't have any children, but I could just imagine like how a parent would really feel like if you lost a child.
Listen, man, I have children. I got stained in the baby game. You know, I got six kids. I'm putting it out there. I'm letting it go.
Married for 22
years, almost 22 years, but you know, so I'm taking. You know.
Oh, look, see, you putting that out there right now, so you don't get in trouble on Instagram.
They can check my Instagram to see that I'm taking. But if I would not know what to do, brother, I'm just take it like that.
Yeah, that's right.
If anything happened to any of my children, straight up,
hey, yo, man,
I'll never wish that on anybody. That's crazy. But you know, things like that happen, and you say it's for a reason, but for me, I don't know what that reason is, but maybe it's to bring people together like this now.
Right, and that's what I kind of really thought too, because you know, it makes you think like he was here just one day ago, and then gone.
Yeah.
You know, so how many people are you actually beefing with? You know what I'm saying? How many people you knew you did something wrong and you ain't even go to them and apologize? You know, and they leave up out of here, whether they family, friends, somebody you work with, they leave up out of here. Now you stuck with that, knowing like you ain't even make that right.
Yeah.
You know, or it could even be vice versa about where you are. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know where something like that can be and what can happen because you here today and gone tomorrow. So it's hard to have an effect on that. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to have an effect. And I just you know pray out for the family and everything that they have a speedy recovery because
no,
it's a damper,
yo. It's definitely
what you think, Joe?
Well, see, to me, it's like Kobe. I'm not that type of guy that care too much for celebrities.
Yeah.
Things happen to him. so what? You know, when people pass and things of that nature, I was like, that's sad.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when Kobe passed, it kind of hit me a little different. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, I've never mourned for celebrities or entertainers and things of that nature. But for some reason, this cat, when he died, all the people who died in that helicopter, especially with his daughter, it kind of hit me. It's a little different because I said I have sons, I have daughters, and I can just imagine if that was me in that plane, and then one of my kids were with me.
Yeah.
Just the thought of what's going through my mind, my kid holding me.
Yeah.
Right.
To go down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So definitely,
that hit me a little different. I was just like, man, that made me think. That made me sit back, and just ponder like, damn, that could have been any one of us. That could have been me and my daughter. That could have been me and my sons.
Exactly.
And just thinking what was going on as it goes down. I know they were probably embracing each other, crying and saying, telling people I love you, things of that nature. Because those are all things that I would have done.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that I'd probably been mad as hell. I'm about to die right now. That would have pissed me off. I'd have probably been more pissed than scared.
But see, the thing about it, you never know. Everybody has their time. Some people might feel like they're not ready. Like for me, I mean, honestly, I feel like I have a whole lot to do. Artistically, helping other people out. Living life. Showing love. Just creating, because that's a big part of my life. Art is a big part of my life. Art has been in my life forever. So as long as I can remember, art has been there for me.
Yeah.
It's like my therapy, it's my purpose, and I use that, and emotionally I'm moved by art. So people go through their steps like when other people pass and create. I do that at times. Like it might be people that like a nephew of mine passed away, and I made an abstract piece about him, or it'll propel you to do something that you might not have done before that. And the person you give that to, like you did a piece for somebody who passed away, their parents or whatever, they'll never forget you.
Yeah.
And you almost don't want to give it to them because it's like it's gonna hurt them when they see it.
Yeah.
But that ties you in with them as well.
It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
Love is always gonna be there, especially when they see you. They're like probably say thank you, hug me every time they see you.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Exactly.
They're able to capture and see. If you capture it right, if you do it right, they appreciate it. You don't want to go there. So it's always like if I do a piece for somebody that passed, it's pressure because you're like, it has to look like that.
Exactly.
It has to look like them because if it doesn't, they're going to always remember that, they didn't do a good job on that piece.
But you know what I think too, man, that's one of the purposes that we have on our show is that, it takes off a little bit of the pressure of when, how can I say, it really, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's art. And you know what? Playing basketball was an art. You know what I'm saying? For Kobe, that was an art. And that was just something God gave him. Like, I mean, the boy was bad. Like, you can't deny it. Like Kobe was just official. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part about that is it should encourage us all because, I mean, most of y'all that are viewing this show, like this is something that we just started. And when I tell y'all, man, we gained a lot of momentum, and we've gained just a push to be like, yo, we gonna do this. And we've been going at this for like what, 3 weeks? Yeah. More than that. You know what I'm saying? That's our first episode. So for me, seeing that and watching his work ethic now puts us back into position to now. Like for something that you see like directly behind me. I mean, you see the painting. So the painting that you see behind me, which some of y'all can't see, but you can see.
Well, listen,
we got some people alive that are watching.
Look, people that's live, you get what you get right now.
Exactly.
For the camera right here, you get the fullness on. You might
exactly.
doing that.
Let me turn this a little bit. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. There we go. There we
So
go.
maybe that's better.
There we
Then
go.
maybe you can kind of catch it from a different angle over there.
No,
So that's a
we
control.
put on the computer screen. There we go.
Yeah. On
Listen,
control,
we want to give everybody the opportunity to rock with us in such a special way. There we go.
So can we
We getting it together for y'all.
yeah.
We getting it together for y'all. And just to let y'all know, a lot of people be like, oh, well, you know, they're doing it on camera now. We control our own destiny over here. This is how we want to do
We make
it.
the rules, so we control the crew.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
All day,
So,
every day.
you know, what you see right here is an art piece, you know, created by my man Slim. And just looking at this, you can see it's a lot of emotions. You can see that there's a lot of I don't know. You got some pain, you got some happiness. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna ask you what it was.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask you. We'll wait to the end to ask you.
Okay.
You know what it really means, but what it really means. But for some of y'all that are watching, you know, we would love for y'all to chime in. And you know, you see the painting. I know some of you see it. I'm gonna turn it just a tad bit so y'all can see it just a little bit. So y'all can see a tad bit of that painting, and you know, chime in. Let us know what you think. Let me know what you feel about what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is something crazy. I immediately thought this was like a piano. So this has two things for me. This is either gonna be a piano or this is gonna be stairs to somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so put if this wasn't yours, what would you think it was?
If it wasn't mine, I would think it's graffiti based something because spray paint can,
Yeah.
you know, is creative. You know, that's what I would think off the back. I'm like, oh, look at that spray paint can that deals with graffiti, and you're seeing images within that. So immediately you're gonna say this spray paint is mad or something, but he's spraying this out. So it's like, oh, how could a spray paint can have a face on it?
Exactly.
So already that's abstract, that's cartoon, that's animation flow. So that's making something that doesn't have a real life, showing it life.
Give it life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So metaphorically,
and you know what?
yeah.
That'd be like the same thing if you're writing a song.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, perfect.
Well,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, like when you're, you know, if someone passes away and you're drawing them a piece, it's coming from emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the pen or the paintbrush that you're using, that's like the spray can. Like that's the mad emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you think, Joe? What you?
Me personally, what draws me first is the colors itself. I mean, I see that in the spray can, just that energy, just like and it just the spray can spraying out just all the funky art that goes around it.
Exactly.
To me, that's like the focal point, and then it just hit me with it's creating more art within the scenery. That's what hits me right there, and it's just like crazy funk, crazy dope. That's why I had to snatch it up and put it
Yeah, he's holding
Yo, the crazy part. So let me ask you this: what executes of you being like, I ain't gonna say an artist, but an artist for lack of better words. Whether it's music, whether it's drawing, whether it's dancing, what constitutes you to be an artist? 'Cause if I'm singing, I never call myself an artist. And I don't even, and I don't. And the reason why,
funny?
because I can't, I'm not, because it's just, maybe just me, but
Society calls it what it is.
exactly.
Yeah,
But I don't want to be called like if I sing, I don't want to be called, yo, you know, well, I got this artist, bro. I'm not no
You know what
artist.
it's
Yo,
like,
I'm
it
not.
seemed like that evolved later because that's a singer. You know, that's
Yeah,
what I would do.
but my
That's
thing is,
that's the category
They have
that's
a
in.
term now. Because I say I'm an artist. Oh, what kind of artist? Oh, you sing? You did? And I'm like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Now they would probably say is a fine artist or abstract
graffiti
artist,
art or,
graffiti
you know,
artist. They
I'm a
use all these
painter.
categories of
Subcategories
it.
that goes down.
You know,
So what would be the difference of an artist and a painter? To me, that's
all
like,
right, real quick.
Wouldn't that be like the same thing?
A painter, you know, because you have people that paint houses, paint rooms.
yeah, but they're still painters, right?
Yeah, they're painters. And artists, they look at that more like they're creating something
But
that
what-
wasn't there before.
Okay, I'm gonna be devil's advocate. But what
Right.
about the painter? So I blank this room
No,
out,
no,
right?
no, check this out. I got it. All right, look. A painter would just paint the room. An artist would add something funky to the painting. Like they will have to say if they're going to paint the wall, they may say, okay, let me add a little extra color to it. You know, someone may make it look like a concrete. Some people can put paint on the wall and make it look like it's a concrete wall. Some people will put like gold leaf in it or different kinds of gloss on it. They have a little shine so when the sun hits it, it hits it a certain way.
Okay, so
That is a type of art.
but still it again.
But I'm
what
taking
about
it
the
deeper
painter?
with that.
Well,
Because
a painter is just painting.
Yeah,
An
it's
artist
it
is
seems
added more to it.
It's more
But
technical. It's
even
more
if you had,
technical.
but even if you had a painter can do that. What if you had a painter like, yo, you know what? I see this. No, wait, no, for real. Listen. Guys, so if you got a painter, right? If you got a painter and he take this room, like, dang, yo, you know, I'm like, listen, I need this look real good. These are the colors that I want. And he like, all right. So he paint everything. All right. So look, y'all can't see it, but behind this is gray.
Yeah.
So now he takes the trim.
Back here.
Yeah. So behind this is gray. So he like, yo, what I did, man, was I painted this gray, but I painted these black.
Okay.
Now he's an artist.
All right.
Because he put that extra vibe to it, right?
Okay.
Break it down.
So what's the difference?
It's more technical with, you can get, I'm not gonna like undermine paint. There's a lot of no.
Hey, yo, we gonna have painters. You gonna need a painter like that. Nigga be like,
Don't
son,
forget-
I saw you on the show. Nah, I'm like, no, I don't want it.
Painters do their thing. They know the craft.
Right.
That's a profession, and a lot of people, things that they do, I might not be able to do. They might know what kind of paint, how long the pole has to be to do a long ceiling or whatever, how to cut in lines, all the technical terms. That's their craft. Artists, it's more of the imagination when they actually creating. And you might create a whole other person. I might make you look just like you and sit that painting right there. Right there.
But you can do that.
Yeah, and
But
an artist,
with the painter-
and a regular painter might not be able to have that skill or that imagination.
So what
to
you're
do
saying
that.
is a artist puts more
Soul.
Yeah.
soul. Okay,
Soul,
black word soul,
vibe.
detail.
It's
But let's go to the people.
man.
Let's go to. I want to go to the people. I want to go
What do
to
y'all
the
think
people.
as an artist? We're gonna talk
Who
about
we got?
painters and
Listen.
artists.
Hold on. I want y'all to see these two old guys in business.
Listen. Oh, guys.
I'm shooting shots. I'm shooting. Okay, so look.
Guys.
So
We got this
everybody that's
five-year-old
watching right
Fine.
everybody that's on right now, I want y'all to look at this plane right here. Tell me the difference between a painter and a artist. To me, that's almost like the same thing. They're saying to me there is different because I think a painter can have the like if I ask you right now like yo I need you to paint this room, you can tell me yeah I can paint the room, of course, because you're an artist, so you know how to paint, you know how to drop the cloth
All right,
down.
this is what we're gonna do.
Hit it.
We'll get a painter, go call somebody from AC Moore, not AC Moore, AC Paint, whatever. I forgot the paints. Bear, Blanton, whatever those companies are, and they come in with their crew, right? And line them up with 5 painters and 5 artists, and tell them to go create.
Okay.
Go ahead. We got this one wall right here. I want
Right.
y'all to create a mural, right?
Now that might be impossible.
Now, let's see who's going to do it. Right.
Okay, no, but see that's what I'm saying.
No, but
That's
not just that. Like I
that's
said,
different.
if you tell a painter to come in and say, "I need this room," they say, "Okay," but an artist will come in and say, he'll look at the whole room. An artist will look at the whole room. I say, "I see what you're asking me to do, but I have an idea." He's gonna tell you, "Okay, I can do this and this and this."
But wouldn't a painter do that?
No, a painter ain't gonna do
But the
that.
painter's not going to say,
No,
he's not going to say,
Painter's
"Put
gonna
this
do-
on the
a
wall."
painter's gonna do what you tell him to do.
Yeah.
But what happens when you run up against a dope painter? There
He's
are
an
dope
artist.
painters.
He's an artist. He's an artist.
No,
If
he's
he's a
a
But he
dope
might not be an
painter, he's
artist. He might just be a dope ass painter.
No, he's a dope
It's
ass
a-
artist.
Starts out, yeah, it's watered down, and you end up buying more and more and more and more, which is the trick, right? That's the trick of the restaurant, to purchase more.
Okay.
But I promised myself my sangria would be different, where you can buy my label
get them from the first sip.
Yes, first sip.
Good.
First sip, first swallow, you feeling. And that's why it says with soul. It's different.
Y'all, hey, listen, man, we back at y'all. This is now the second little segment. We got to take a little break.
We back.
You know, so I'm sitting here with the old guys.
Oh.
You know, I'm shooting shots today.
Yeah.
I'm shooting shots today.
Let me tell these cats right here.
here.
For the ones that's on my live right now, he's gonna let you know the actual topic right now, and we want to know what you think about it.
So the topic for today is, what is the difference between a painter and a artist? Now, I think to me it's kind of like the same thing, you know. But two old guys,
Right.
77 and 59.
60, man. I'm 60. I take all
59.
See, my opinion is, as a painter will just come in and do what you ask him to do.
Mm-hmm.
An artist will give you ideas to make it better. They may take your suggestions,
Right.
but they're gonna come at you like, you know what? I hear what you're saying, but check this out. I can make this so where it can pop, to add more pizzazz, add more life, add more vibrance to your situation. A painter won't do that. They'll just go ahead and do what you gotta do. Now they'll have the technical skills to paint right, make sure they ain't painting on the crown molding and stuff like that, and everything that you need.
No,
but an artist,
it's a craft.
what do you get?
No way.
You
A painter, which is going to do what you want to do, is going to have the technical skills to get it done right, to get it done neat.
I got a question.
But an artist, I don't care what, but an artist is going to add their input to make it pop even more.
Listen, my man, Mr. Sticks, Malika. Listen, Mr. Sticks, Malika, Songbird, everybody that's on. Answer this question: what is the difference between a artist and a painter? And I want y'all to please chime in. Go on to, what's up, Malika? Tell me that. What's the difference between an artist and a painter? They do the same thing.
Craft.
What happens if you get what happens if you get a dope painter? That's like, yo, you know what?
A dope painter is an artist.
Look.
So what's the difference? They still
I'm gonna catch them up one more time. People that I'm just
be on Facebook. Alright, so be on Facebook.
All right. The topic is basically this: what's the difference between an artist
and a painter?
And a painter? My boy right here is saying they're the same thing, which I beg to differ. Mm-hmm. My thing is, I believe painters, and I'm not taking anything away from painters, they'll be more technical. They want to worry about covering the ground and doing it neat and clean. But everything that artists do is not just neat and clean. You understand?
Right.
We're bringing that soul to it. We're creating something visually stimulating.
But if you have a painter that has a dope house and there's like a lot of grooves and he like, dang, I gotta really get in here. He's still a painter. His truck say Jose's Painting Plus on it. So he's still a painter. He gonna come in and he gonna knock this thing out.
You know
where if you got Jerry from down the street, you paid Jerry a few dollars and he like, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? Just give me a little pack of cigarettes.
I can make that work. I can tell you right now.
Okay.
All right, as you can have a painter, like you said, you can have Jose's painter. They can come in. Like I said, he can paint the room the way you want it. Like I said, he's not gonna paint on the crown molding. He's gonna have everything right. But there's a guy. I think he's out in New York. I'm not sure. His name is True Colors.
Okay, we shout you out. You know,
look for this cat. Look for this cat on Instagram. I think his name is True Colors. TRU Colors. I think that's his Instagram handle. He's a painter, but he's an artist.
Okay.
If you go to this page, he's not just painting. He's creating art on the walls. Mm-hmm. He's creating like different designs. He's using different types of paint. He's hooking up the room more than what somebody asked him to hook up.
All right, now let me say this. Painters just paint.
There it is. Right? They just paint.
Artists just paint. That's one of the things we do.
Okay, so let me ask you
this.
Let me ask you this. What happens if you get a dope... Alright.
Watch this. What do you consider?
No, hold on. Wait a minute. So earlier today, right? We all have it like daily. We have our discussions, and we just kind of check up on each other. So we was just cracking jokes, so you know that's why I keep calling them both old, because I was talking about
yeah.
So
with grades,
I said to all of them, I said, listen, I'm the only person that doesn't know how to draw.
Okay.
So I said to Slim, like, yo, my stick figure game is what's up. So Slim hit me back like, yo, you know what? We're gonna teach you how to draw.
That's right, we're gonna teach
Just to let y'all know, that episode is not gonna happen until like summer. Don't look for it. It's not gonna be a good situation. So, if it was me, right? Mm-hmm. This is me. Alright, you say, man, yo, we need you to paint this room. Now you know my painting skills, I be tearing these houses up.
Yeah.
Tell me like, yo, listen, I got this thing right here. I just need you to paint this up real good. So I come in, I'm like, yo, you know what? I could paint it, but I think we could put a little something down on it. I'm still a painter.
Well, alright, okay.
Alright,
No.
let's have paint Roger. I'm painting Roger.
Okay.
Y'all don't see it, but Roger's my mannequin. Go to
So you're taking a brush.
You tell me I gotta paint.
Covering him with
I gotta paint Roger. So you say,
okay.
you know what? You gotta paint Roger. So I gotta paint Roger.
All right.
I'm like, yo, you know what? Roger's dope, but how about if I paint Roger black and I put the gold trim on?
All right, now
I'm still painting.
But you know how many different types of artists there are? Not just painters.
No,
that's why. Hold on. Let's stop
okay.
right there, because we have people that do collages that don't require any paint. It might just be photographs. We have people that do metal work that's artists.
No, I get that.
So it
should have been. What's the difference between a painter and an artist who paints?
Probably, maybe,
okay.
But still, with that. Painters are more technical where they're trying to cover areas that they're supposed to cover.
But can a painter, can an artist do that?
But an artist, they're going to cover it, but they're going to make it look more pleasing to a certain type of style or what you're asking for as well, or add. See, now this right here, I'm not just covering the board.
No, of course.
Right?
This is dope.
No.
But we talk about this. We talk about the
at the same time, I did cover it.
Okay.
I did what you asked for, but I added more to
this board.
He's still a painter.
An artist who paints.
Yeah. See.
All right, so now that changes the whole topic.
Anywho, speaking of your painting, you know, what inspires you to bring out some dopeness?
Yes.
What inspires you?
All right, definitely my emotions, the crowd, man, I love live painting, right? So if it's a challenge to there, if I know people want to see me, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. It's the countdown. As long as I have my paint there, I want them to see me turn this blank board into something. So when they see that, they're like, damn. Whether it took 10 minutes or 40 minutes, this actually took 40 minutes from start to finish.
Well, I'm gonna show you my stick figure. My stick figure's gonna take 30 minutes.
So yeah, I was inspired by the event. You know, I was inspired by the graffiti artist.
Yeah.
I made a spray paint can because his face is mean because skills is mean. Like I'm about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill it. I'm about to kill it. So he's creating everything around. Like the spray is coming from him.
Swedish fish over here.
Huh?
It's coming from him and it brings down. So basically, that's what it is. And the style I'm using is basically like we like candy around here.
We like candy.
Yo, if you like Swedish fish like me, raise your hand like, oh! Swedish fish is the
about to draw the stick figure.
Swedish
but
fish.
this multicolored right here. I don't know where I never take
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Hey, listen, who made these?
Swedish fish.
Who made these?
We're trying to get some more sponsors out there. Right?
No. Swedish fish. I'll eat these all day long. This is my crack.
Oh no, this is Jersey, yo.
Oh, it is?
We learned something new.
Oh, this is Jersey. East Hanover. Right there.
All right, now, East Hanover.
Shout out to the Swedish Fish Corporation.
Yeah.
With the Mandela's Global.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all for making these beautiful delectables.
And if you give us some free bags, we'll sponsor you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, we'll do that.
Let's see what the people talking about. Let's see what the people
If anybody out there want to chime in please do. People on Facebook that's watching, I guess it's kind of hard to go against the Super Bowl, I guess, but I don't really care about
Super Bowl.
It ain't nothing going on.
It is,
you know.
yeah.
But anybody who is on Facebook or Instagram, they want to chime in, they can. It's all about love, all about art, all about controlling the cool, and just basic things that we experience. You know, like a young man like him having 3 strong gray beards. The hair coming out.
Hey, listen, see how the shots happen?
Yeah, I meant to say you got 3 strong strands. They hanging out tight.
Yo, listen, my beard's cool though. You know what I'm saying? My joints is, you know.
I don't know, for some reason I can't.
You got that full beard?
No.
It goes here, right? But I'll never really let it go too far. I used to have like what you had and what I had when I was in college, like a long time ago. I just let it come all the way down here. It was like that, but it was like that. I was like, oh,
Joe got
the master killer.
Joe got the conquistador. The conquistador beard. Real small and
I may be 80, but my head, you know, I still got the black. I still got the black
I'll tell you one thing. I'm not throwing the Beijing I'm not blacking it out. I will grade gracefully.
The black number 5.
Yo, the thing is, sometimes not necessarily blackout. Sometimes you might just, just want to get a little style to it.
I mean,
but your barber got to be tight to put that in.
I hate when I see them videos when they have, this is my hairline right here, and they have the black here.
Yeah, they try to.
And they come all the way down here and make a bit. Like, who the heck? What?
Yo.
What is that? You don't
These
even have
barbers
hair.
are fraud,
Go
yo.
out on a rainy day. Like shoe polish.
Don't go out on a rainy
listen,
day.
I know I need a little cut right now, but dang, man.
Oh.
I think it was gray there too, bro.
It's a little gray. You know what I'm
Talking
saying?
about us being old, man. We ain't
Yeah.
we younger than him.
Well, listen, we get ready to get up out of here.
Sad to say.
Of course, this painting was by none other than my man FunkStudios. So make sure that y'all holler at him if y'all need some paintings. Also, my man Joe, if y'all need to get it done. Myself as well, if you guys need photography work or anything else. And what we gonna do, actually perfect situation, we could definitely end the show by just telling y'all a few things that already happened. So as of right now, check out our YouTube page. Joe, what's the YouTube page?
Our YouTube page is Control the Cool TV. Just check that out. Go on in there. The episode should be up within about 10 minutes or so.
Nah, we good now.
Yeah,
Episode up, yeah.
Yeah.
So the episode is up. Check it out. You guys can go on and check out our first episode. Make sure y'all hit our Instagram at control_the_TV_. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. Make sure y'all go check out my Instagram, Angel Light Production, and also Amir.Kinsler. So check that out. Slim, give me your pages.
Well, you want to go to SlimSuli_world. That's SlimSuli_WORLD. And also on Facebook at Slim Suli. And also Control the Cool TV, because we got to keep everybody and anybody going back to that Control the Cool.
Yes, sir. What about you, Joe? Give me your pages.
Yo, you can check me out at Funky Doodler, FUNKYDOODLER. And for you natural hair women out there in the natural hair community, check out the Beauty Fro Tea. That's on Instagram, Beauty Fro Tees. Check that out. You can see a lot of you can see the shower curtains, the throw pillows, the tote bags, the shirts, all catering to the natural hair community. Check that out, and we'll get back to you. Like as we said, we make the rules, so we control the cool.
We out.